Hi everyone, yes, you probably can solve this math problem faster than I could, but in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve this math problem correctly using PEMDAS. And PEMDAS is saying, hey, you're going to start with 9 times 3. So what is 9 times 3? Let's use our hand trick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're going to drop the third finger down. Notice that on this side to the left of the finger that was dropped down, you have a 2, you got 2, and then the other side you got a 7. So it is 20 and 7. Good job. So we'll write 27. And let's bring that 7 minus down, and let's bring down the rest. So divided by 5. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support. And if you already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for your support. Hopefully by the end of this year, we can reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So thank you for subscribing if you did. If you did not, please subscribe to help us reach that 100,000 subscriber by the end of this year. Now, let's continue solving this math problem. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make when using PEMDAS is not realizing it is split into 4 different levels. Do you see them? You have P. If you don't know what the letter stands for, let me go ahead and tell you. So P stands for parentheses, which is the highest level in PEMDAS. E, exponents. M, multiplication. D, division. A, addition. And lastly, S for subtraction. And AS is the lowest level. And you just don't follow these letters in a strict order, like M goes first and then D goes second, or A goes first and then S goes second. No, instead, you solve the math problem from left to right within each level. So let's do that. So the division will go first, not subtraction. Do you see that? Division is here, subtraction is below the MD. So that's the lowest level. We don't start with 7 minus 27. We start with 27 divided by 5. So what is 27 divided by 5? I don't know. So I'll write it in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. 27 over 5. And you can simplify this further. And let's bring down the 7 minus down, but let's bring that 7 down in a fraction form. 7 over 1 minus 27 over 5. Now we're going to figure out what this is using PEMDAS. Well, no, we already used PEMDAS. We just gotta subtract these 2 fractions, but notice that the denominators are different. So we're gonna use the butterfly method, and let me show you what that is all about. So we're gonna draw 2 wings, 2 antennas, and a body. So we're going to draw the first wing, and let me drop this. So let me just write this down here for more space. So 7 over 1 minus 27 over 5. And I'll erase all this for space and draw the wing. So here's the first wing. We're not subtracting, we're multiplying. So what is 7 times 5? And here's the antenna. 35. Good job. And then we multiply this one. 1 times 27. Here's the other antenna, which equals 27. Good job. And here's the other antenna. And here's the body. So 1 times 5 is 5. And don't leave yet, because we need to figure out what is the decimal answer to this math problem and a mixed number answer. So it could be this, which I don't think that's the answer. That's a decimal answer. Or it could be 2, 1 over 2, which we don't know. We'll find out. That is called a mixed number answer. So let's go ahead and continue figuring out what is the improper fraction, which is when you have a big number on top and a smaller number at the bottom. So, and it looks like it's going to be negative because no, it's going to be positive. So here's the fraction bar. So the 5 will go below the fraction bar. That is the new denominator. And now we're going to subtract 35 minus 27. So what is what is 35? 35 minus 27. Okay, so we do this, 15, take away 7. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. And so our numerator is 8. And this is your first answer, this is an improper fraction answer. So let's go ahead and get the decimal answer using long division. So here's the long division symbol, and the 8 goes inside the long division symbol. That is called the dividend, and the 5 goes outside the long division symbol. That is called the divisor. So, oh, by the way, you can simplify this further. 8 over 5 is the answer, but let's get our decimal answer and let's get our mixed number answer by the end of this video. So how many times can 5 fit into 8? 1 time. Good job. And then we multiply 1 times 5, which is 5. And then we subtract. 8 minus 5 is, so you got 8, take away 5, you got 3. So our mixed number answer is 1, which is the whole number. The remainder 3 goes above the fraction bar. You have a proper fraction next to this whole number when you have a mixed number answer. And then you write the divisor or this denominator below the fraction bar. And you can simplify this further, 3 over 5. So this is your mixed number answer. And if you want to turn this mixed number answer to this 8 over 5, all you have to do is multiply 5 times 1. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8 over 5, right? So simple. Now, let's continue the long division so then we can find the decimal answer. And if you already know what 3 over 5 in a decimal form is, go for it. Put that in the comment section down below. But let's continue for practice. So how many times can 5 fit into 3? You cannot. So the 3 needs to borrow a 0. So we're going to add a decimal after the 8 and a decimal after the 1. Write a 0 here and then drop the 0, give it to the 3. Now the 3 becomes 30. How many times can 5 fit into 30? How many? 6 times, right? Because 6 times 5 is 30, and 30 minus 30 is 0. So your answer in a decimal form is 1.6. Look at that. And so this is your answer. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support. Thank you so much for watching. And again, let me talk a little bit more about this switching, because you may need to know that. So this is what I did. So here's the 3 over 5. And so I multiplied this, and then I added this. So that's addition, that's multiplication. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 equals 8. And you always keep the bottom number, which is 5. And that's how you got this 8 over 5. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.